Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and welcome back to Mount of Blade 2 Bannerlord and the Aserai 1000 Day Challenge. So we're going to get really close to the halfway mark in this episode, which is actually pretty cool considering the next episode will be 20, so we'll hit the halfway episode on 20. But as I stated, I don't think we're going to hit episode 40. Now, I'm going to reiterate that. I don't think. However, once we start getting our days up there, as you can see how slow we're traveling, as we start selling stuff off, we're going to start going faster and faster, where we're going to get in less days per episode because we are going so fast. So I'm not exactly sure how that is going to work. I do know that we're going to have to take time out to work companions, because as we saw, there are some that are definitely we are going to need. Too high, good. So there's some we are definitely gonna have to work on. I'm happy about having insurance plans. We got that last episode right at the end. Extremely happy about that. That's now it's like you just don't care about trade as much until where's grain? Oh, it's way up there. You don't care about it until you hit your 225. You don't care. It's just levels. And now if I'm doing my fighting build, then this is when I would go ahead and I would start assigning these, come on, to the leadership and the charm. And then once that gets filled up, then I start making sure my riding, my bow, and then whatever weapon, which is normally a two-hander, although I would love to go with polearm one of these days, then you'll go ahead and go that route. Which, that's what I said I planned on probably showing in the next one. And in that one, I might make a double series out of that. I might make it the Aserai 1000 Day Challenge. And then once I hit 1,000, then I might start trying to take over the world as a fighter. Lead the kingdom and try and take things over. I might actually show that route. We should be able to get all this. I buy it for 75. A little bit more flax. That's good. We aren't going to push it. I'm trying to be careful, but not careful. I do want to get rid of some stuff because I do have a ton of weight on me. And it is really slowing me down. I wonder if this pack is still up here. There was that pack of like 42 sitting up here. I don't know what they are now, or if somebody's taking care of them. Now they're up to 43. As long as they hang down there, I'm cool with it. But my caravan should be able to handle that 43 like nothing. Because I get double troops, basically double tier almost it should be. Because I get higher tier because I paid the extra 50%, and then because of insurance plans. So I should get a lot more out of it. Yep, it's exactly what I'm talking about. Look at beer now. That's over its average. Something happened. I don't know if it's because of Sturgia. Could it be that because Sturgia finally got taken over and they stopped going under siege all the time, that the prices were able to actually come back down and lower the global average? I'm wondering if that was it. Here's what I'm talking about with butter and cheese. 127 to start, and that's why I'm only taking it to 60, because I don't have much. So I'm not, look at this, 142 cheese. So I'm not that eager to go ahead and get rid of it, because I know I can get a damn good price for it. And this isn't even a lot of inflation either. Think what happens at turn 1000, how much that's going to be going for. That's another 25% inflation. And we're possibly about to pick up a whole lot more coming up here in a minute. When we get over to these 3 towns, this is where you can really pick stuff up. 13 is under the average. Crazy. For some reason, clay is just going up and up. Not sure why that's happening, but here's where we're going to get a lot of it. We could, in these next 3 towns, we could potentially pick up another 2,000-3,000 consumables. As you can see what we're up to, almost 30,000. That's a ton. There comes a point when you have to stop because you get so, your herd bonus is so bad, you travel so slow, you can't do it anymore. And the first thing is grain. That is the first thing that all of a sudden you kick back and go, okay, like right now, I should not buy any grain at 10, even though it's cheaper than average. Just because of how much weight I have on me. I need to kind of pump the brakes a little bit. Because it's just going to cause you to travel that slow. So see, I'm not even buying the grain at 10. I'm going to buy it under 10. That's the natural thing you do is grain. Because grain, you're going to be looking to try to sell in the 16, 17, 18 mark. So you're not even making double your money on it. Not even. Where fish, even buying fish at 15, you can easily double your money. Look at all these bandits. I bet you I won't get much out of that. No, that's too high, even though they're still saying 76 is green. I got a feeling I'm not going to get hardly anything out of them. And I just don't see a lot to sell. I'm actually going to wait. Just a couple little bits and pieces, but to me that's not even worth it. So I'm trying to think what this episode gets me to. Does this get me to Friday? I think I put up 14 today. This will get me through Thursday. So 22 would be Friday. If I did 3 episodes on Saturday, that'd be 25. 28 for Sunday. I'd be close to finished up next weekend. If I only released 3 on the weekend. If I released 4, I would probably definitely be done by next weekend. Not this one coming up, but the next one. See, look at that. It's down to 12. It's like the price has dropped. I'm just like a little stunned. I don't know what happened. 5 on the flax. Yep, prices have dropped. It's the only... No, that Sturgeon wouldn't make a difference why the prices have dropped here. Huh. Although maybe as the game goes on, there's less wars. Because there's less kingdoms. Maybe that's what's causing the prices. And especially because now that Aserai have expanded their territory, it's harder for other places to push down into here, get trapped behind enemy lines, to go ahead and raid all their villages. So it allows them a better chance at actually storing up food supplies, maybe? I guess. I really don't know. I really can't say for sure what's doing it. Not that. Nope. I do want a little bit of grapes, so that we're a little low on. More beer. Damn, almost 6,000 beer. But that's going to pay off in spades later on. When Volandia is paying between 50 to 100 for beer later on, and you'll see it. They'll be paying 50 to 100. That's when I'm going to make my bucks. Like I said, I got to watch my speed. 1.7 at night in the forest. Yeah, that's slow. 30,000. I mean, I don't know when it's exactly going to hit that I'm going to start selling. Once you get right around 750, 800, that's when you really got to think about unloading quick. Because those 100 turns go by fast. I mean, 100 turns is only... I'm doing that in 3 episodes now. It takes a long time to get rid of 30,000 consumables. Because not everybody can take a whole bunch of stuff. The price drops so fast. Just like this fish. Fish are like 20 something. I get rid of all my fish. It's down to 2. So it goes fast. You really got to look at getting rid of it at the right time. Once you feel that economy starting to go, once you've reached over turn 500, that's when you want to start feeling out the economy. I mean, there's no magic number to say this is when you sell. But when you see the prices starting to rise, that's when you all of a sudden start thinking to yourself, okay, now I could start maybe selling a little bit off, and you might need to also adjust your buying prices. There's no just set formula. But this is one of the ways that you can do it is by watching. See, this I was buying for 30 and I was buying this for 40. 27 is actually above average now. That is a little crazy to think about. Soon this, here you can see it's 47. Unfortunately, because I have so much beer, I have to click to get it down. One little tick on the mouse button to move it over, and I'd probably drop it down by like 10. So, $176. I really need to watch the companions. Oh, I don't think we checked companions last episode. I think I might have missed out on doing that. I gotta watch them. Just like now when Long Knife levels, Long Knife will immediately come back in. Because she's now over her cap. Her learning limit is so small that as soon as she levels, she's coming in. And I'm going to fetch her, give her that level, and get her right back out. Because she needs time to actually build up past her level. It takes a lot longer because the focus is so much smaller that you want to get her started on that as soon as possible. So yeah, you really want to make sure you're starting to watch out for that. You know, earlier in the game it doesn't matter as much, but later in the game, yeah, you really got to watch it. And you can see all that wine. You know, later on in the game, it's the same thing. You go to places that are at war, and they're going to be paying a boatload for wine. You'll start being able to get it for over that 100, hopefully. And I'm definitely saying that hopefully. Oh, there we go. We got grain at 15. I already taken over 10,000 worth of stuff on me. Wow, 111. Yeah, I'm about near my max on. Oh, those villagers are screwed. Yeah, they're screwed. They'll take care of them though. I'm getting close to my limit right here. I'm down to 2.6, 3.6 in the open. Look at that, 73. So I'm getting close to my cap right now. I might not actually have to think about possibly training up some more Kuzites. Because that I should be buying right now. Although at this point, I don't want to. I'm getting so hurt right now by, you know, my cap and everything that it's really starting to affect me. What's amazing to think about is just a few episodes I was complaining that I didn't have enough stuff. Now I'm actually getting too much stuff, which doesn't take long for that to happen when the economy hits the exact way that you want it to. And that's what it did for some strange freaking reason right now. I don't know why. I don't know what the heck happened, but man, I guess I'm not going to say I'm complaining about it. Woo. This is definitely one of the best I've ever had, having over 30,000 on me. I do have flax. Hardwood would be from the village, although I have a feeling it's going to be over. And I don't really want to pay over 15 for it, even though 15 is 40% cheaper than the average. They're saying it's up close to like 20. They're up to almost 50 on beer. Yep, once that inflation starts catching up to where we're at right now, I am gonna be rich. Alright, let's see if they're selling for 16. If they're selling for 16, then maybe I'll do it. Come on. So many damn pauses. I hate that. And I am not going back into there. I might have to grab some Kuzite. I might have to grab some of them and make some more cavalry, because I'm just too damn slow. They're all cavalry. I need to increase the speed. The speed is just way too bad. You can see I just keep buying them up. I just don't stop. It's not long before I'm going to hit 2,000 of them. Think of that running across your screen. 2,000 pack mules. You would think like everybody in the game would want to be attacking that person because of how rich they would be. You know, if somebody's got 2,000 pack mules, they're obviously rich. Do we want to? Alright, I think we're going to take the long way around this time since we haven't done it. We're going to head over, grab some clay, and then make our way to Sanon to see if we can get any hardwood for cheap before we go up into Sturgia. Good. Yeah, I definitely think I gotta grab troops. Yeah. I might. I don't want to grab too many that they're going to eat a ton of stuff. That's the only thing that I worry about. Attacked. Come on. Did you see that? That was stuck there, and then all of a sudden, boom, it popped down. That's what I keep talking. Oh, gotta be kidding me. You know, there's something going on, and I don't know if it's like what they would call a memory leak or something, but it seems like as the game goes on, it happens more often. But that is not something that is easily duplicated. I felt like doing a Robin Williams right there, but I don't know if I'd ever get demonetized for doing it. Genie of the Lamp. I don't know if I would get demonetized. Knowing YouTube. Wait a minute. Did I choose the wrong one? I chose the wrong one. Oh yeah, it's that one. And then the one up there. Okay. Yeah, I just went to the wrong town or village. That's all it was. And I think we're not going to go there. I'm going to let their prices kind of try to flatten out again the next time I come back. But if I'm able to pick up 200-300 clay every time I come through here, I'm happy as a freaking clam on that one. Well, that one lived. So I think we've been attacked, what, is it 3 or 4 times now? I can't remember exactly if it's 3 or 4. And we've lost 1 caravan. When you realistically think about it, there is we've been going for 5 years. Well, actually not 5 years. We didn't probably start till after we'll say 350 days. So about 4 years. So we're doing pretty good so far on that. They've been attacked 3 or 4 times. But we're doing okay on not getting captured at the moment. Not spectacular, however, not bad. And I'm not sure how insurance plans is going to factor into that. Since I did not test my theory with insurance plans, the test I actually did, I don't think I had insurance plans then. I don't think I did. That would make a huge difference, and I don't think I would have done something like that. I think that would have been a big mistake to do. Oh, there we go. I saw you. I definitely saw you go to town, buddy. Come to Papa. Come on. You can seriously come out of the town now. I mean, seriously. He's still sitting in freaking town. Are you kidding me? It clicked the freaking town. Oh my lord. They need to fix that. If there is something overlapping, see, anywhere you click on the town, you're going to click on the town. Even if there's a guy standing, let's say, right there, and you try to click on him, you're going to click the town. They need to change that so the town is the last thing clicked on, not the first thing and only thing. Still cheap. How many grapes do I have? I got 1,300 grapes. Grapes are not a very high commodity to have. So I don't actually think I need to worry about that. However, butter and cheese, I will go, not saying butter is 30, 35. 36 is still green. It could be going back up. See, there's 38. Okay. We're sitting at 12, which is really cool. So let us see what we can get out of here. Even though they just did go to town. Alright, that's not bad. Now, I don't see them coming back. That's them right there. Nope. I am not sticking around. We are getting up here. So, I can't stress that enough early game. Watch for villagers coming back from town. And if I would say they're workhorses, even though I see them as high as 60 or 70. If possible, maybe try to keep it under 30, because the money at the beginning of the game is so important, because you need to buy your stock up on what you're getting. Where now you can see they're costing me over 100, and I have very few. So that's another thing to definitely watch out for. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll make a top 10 trader video. Top 10 things to do as a trader. I don't know, maybe I'll do something like that. Never done it before, but I'm sure with enough time I could sit down and think of 10 things to do. Alright, let's check this out. See how bad this bottleneck is. That seems... there we go. Legata. That's always bad for forest bandits and stuff. Yeah, see that right there? I couldn't get to him in time. I'm definitely going to pick up some Kuzite troops. Yeah, definitely. Which means I need to buy horses. I gotta have a freaking horse. Right now I've only got 13 horses. I guess we're gonna go over again. They're cheap. Damn it, here come the villagers. Damn it. I don't... Oh, good, he went back to his town. I don't know how many times I've said this. I still don't feel that you get trade EXP off of buying off of the villagers themselves. 99 at 15 will take. I tested it a couple times and have not gotten experience. However, I have not tested it lately. And just to be clear on this, if anything is important, they'll put it in the patch notes. However, if there are little tweaks here and there to the game that don't really require a huge explanation, they won't actually put it in the patch notes. You know, let's say they adjusted the food consumption of armies from... I'm trying to remember what it is a day. If it's 20... I can't remember the number. It's in my post, my economy post. But if they just like adjusted that one little small number, they might not put that in the patch notes. Now, if it was a bigger number, where, you know, it might be like by 25%, then they could do it. Kind of how they do with troop wages when they reduce tier 4s and tier 5s. You know, they might do that. But not every little detail do they put in the patch notes. Yeah, it's like we've almost hit stagnant prices. There's not much to sell right now. It's really, really weird. And you can tell by how much stuff costs is the biggest way that you can tell. Because you just do the math and multiplying. Where we're approaching the 25% mark. About 400 to 500 turns in, it should go up by 25%. So if you're buying grain at the beginning of the game for 8, and that's average, if it's 8, 25% of that is going to be 2, then the average price should be 10. So that's how you can kind of try to measure things. 17, high price. There is one thing that sticks in the back of my mind right now that just absolutely scares me to death. What if for some reason the prices don't come down? I start thinking about that, and I start freaking out a little bit about it. Let's say they actually did do something that fixed the economy. That my whole thread is about. And which they put in the patch notes how that they were supposed to separate prices, but they came closer together. And then they actually, as the game went on, the prices kind of went out of control. What if they put something in there to actually stabilize it so the prices won't actually go up that much? Because in my last playthrough, the prices of everything after, what was it, 10 years in was up by about 75 to 100%. When it should only be up 50%. So, yeah, you could go 1,000 days in and all of a sudden you're just stuck with 30,000 and you don't know what to do anymore. You're like, okay, now we can freak out. Kind of that sort of thing. Alright, grain is actually very expensive. 19 is a super high price. Olives are a bit high. Nice to get rid of a little bit of stuff. That is actually nice. I don't know why it loads. Still wonder why it does that. What are we up to? I think we can get through Kuzite territory before we have to stop. It almost seems like we try to get one full circle. One full circle of the outside and the inside done. I'm gonna start buying a little bit of horses. They're in the 200, so I'm gonna buy them just because I am going to recruit some of the Kuzites because I just don't like how slow I'm going. It's just way, way too slow for my liking. I probably shouldn't have done that. The prices aren't that good to sell. Yeah. Alright, let's run over here, which they will have more sheep. How are our workshops doing? They're all doing okay. They're all running at the moment. However, if there's any that are above 50 too much on sheep, we could throw a couple in there to try and help them out. Yeah, should we be over 500? Swift gained a level. Okay, how close is the other one? Vice Bender's getting close. Long Knife is super close. Crap. Ragged is... Oh, man. I guess as soon as the ragged levels, I think I'm going to pull all three of them. Because I don't know how long it's going to take the spice vendor. And then that way I'll handle all three of them at once. But normally what happens is when you release them from their parties, they should be in your general area, and that is a should be in your general area. So you kind of want to get them where you've been releasing them. That is the general idea. I need your sheep, please. Ooh, little high on sheep. They must have some bandit problems. And all my guys are south of here. They're more into Empire and Assyria territory. So I would hope that they would, by the time we get down, I would prefer it to happen as soon as we get down towards the end of here. But I think one of them is going to drag out a little too long. I don't care about the spice vendor. We'll make a special trip for her. But to get all three of them done when we get down there would be really cool. 4,200. And that should, and I'm should be the last time, I think. I think I'm going to grab all 15 of them. Because now... I do need to grab some troops. Alright, where are my grapes and my olives? Always check for grapes and olives through here. They don't buy much. However, they buy them at an amazing price. 40 on the hardwood. They do have some sheep here, so they are good, as you can see. Quite a bit of sheep. And unfortunately, they don't have any troops, so we are going to stop off 43. That's a little disastrous. That can really start going after them. Oh, hello. Normal son. I kind of want to push him off through here. I don't know if he'll turn back, but there's another 41 sitting there. And I'm going to get slower until I actually fight. I will get slower. Wow. I got a lot of them there. Now they are 13. So I can grab some of it. That should be okay. Grain is at 15 to help offset it. And nothing else really. And I prefer doing the Kuzai over the Aserai just for the fact that they're tier 2 and not tier 3. Which should make a difference in the upkeep. Not much, but it should make a difference. And it's easier to level. Did I go down there? I actually cannot remember. I thought I did. I am going a little bit insane right now. Bad prices. You do not want to see light green all over the place. That is what you do not want to see at all. Yep. Terrible. Oh, sheep are a little high. Just a tiny. Yeah, see, they only got 4. So we'll drive that a little bit. I'm sure they're going to have a really good price on... Here come the villagers. Okay. I will take your workhorses, please. Only at 16. So instead of paying 100 for them, I got them for 16. I got basically 14 of them for free. That's what you got to do early game that I didn't do. You just look at how much money you save. Because you're literally getting them for upwards of 80, between 40 to 80% off. That's crazy to think about. Getting that much value out of them. The Brave. Wow, look at this. Quite a few noble lines in there. That should be all noble line, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's all their noble line. Yeah. That's all 3 of their noble line. Yeesh. We're not even 500 turns in and they got a pretty big noble line going. Although they do have a pretty small territory. You kind of have to do that. Same thing with land. There we go. Villagers getting attacked. Oh, that's just, it could be just the horses. You just get worried about the sheep. I'm just waiting on those last couple guys to level. And once those last 2 guys level, then I'm going to bring those 3 in. Give them their point. Send them back out. And then all I'll have to deal with right away is the spice vendor. I'm thinking of doing it now because there is actually a small chance. Only one here. This is why I did this. There is a very small chance that I checked everything, yeah. That I could actually bring them back in one more time. And that's kind of something you want to do before, like about turn 800, because you're not going to get as much value out of them after 800 because it takes them so long to level. So I definitely want to grab them as quick as possible. And I think I have enough horses. I got about 30 or 40 or so, so I think I'm good on the horses. How are you doing on sheep? Oh, God, 1. I should have saved a couple and I didn't do it. Damn it. Prisoners. But I can't guess them. They probably have sheep. No, that's horses. That's sheep. They got to come around that way. So, how far are we in now? We're 44 minutes in. 44. So... Oh, and actually now my little brother can actually get... What's he got? Wait a minute. Okay, so he's old enough in the picture. Just not... I thought once he hit... Let me look again. Oh yeah, he's still not there yet. Yeah, it'll be the next one we're gonna hit our clan tier. So that's really cool. So let us check companions again, like we should do at the end of every episode. Nope. Still a Spice Vendor and a Swift. And that's it. There are some people to check. Hills. Fair Hair. They're definitely. She can definitely be good. Don't let an engineer or surgeon cloud your judgment about whether or not they can do really good. Some of them can have a pretty high focus already in the trade. We haven't checked out the Lucky. So we have guys to check out if we don't get one, which can make it a little complicated because we will need to take time out to do it. So it would make it a little complicated. We'll have to hope that we get a decent one right away, so we can just Vulcan. No, damn, he's too old. He was too old. So let's see how close they're like right there. He's about. Uh, I could get him. It was Stewart. I'm gonna have to think about it during the episode. I kind of wanted to have all three of them done at once. Although that would be actually probably be a smart move. No, yeah, because most of them are associated with this area here, with right through here. This is where they're associated with. So obviously you want to break them up either right into here or right into here, because they'll be in either that area or this area. And one goes out here, but I'm actually going to see which ones go. So we are going to bring in Long Knife goes out in Askar, so that's fine. He's like way down south. Swift goes out in what the heck kind of handwriting is that? Not Artesia. Horos. Epi? I bet you it's Epicrodia. Yeah, it's Epi. So we have an Askar, an Epi, and the other one was the Ragged, which is Ortesia. So we got here, here, and here that they need to go out on. So I think the smartest move would be to break them right here. Are we waiting on the Ragged to level? Yeah. The Ragged doesn't go to Ortesia. So the Swift. Long Knife will be the first. Long Knife goes out here. And then hopefully by the time we get down to here, we can go ahead and break him. And then if I have to, I could I didn't really want to waste time doing that, because that is a little bit of a pain. Just a little bit of a pain to do. I'm going to have to think out how I'm going to work that, because I want to keep them in their same cities. And I think I can get him to level with Quartermaster, even though at that level you do not get much at all. You really don't get much for this. As you can see, first level is only 41 EXP. He needs 1500. Would he get it at 25? Probably. And right off the bat, I guarantee you he'd gain 8 to 10 points instantly, one day. Probably 5 points the second day, 4 points the third day. So I think he's level. I'll probably end up breaking all 3 of them as soon as I get down to here. I don't want to break them here, because then they can pop up in here. So I think maybe once I get to Hoobyar, I think I'll break them there. So that way the worst that I think would happen is I might have to go to here to grab one. But we will definitely figure that out in the next episode. We're definitely going to break them now, because we're almost at 5. We'll have our clan tier next. We're approaching 500,000, 31,400 consumables. And workshops are doing great. Parties are doing fine. Everything is going just absolute swimmingly good. I couldn't be happier. So in this game, we are at 506. We did, wow. That's 45 days. We did 45 days. Holy cow. That means we're, at that rate, we'd only be like 12 episodes from being done. That's what I'm telling you the speed is doing to me. That's why I picked those guys up. I mean, I was struggling on 30 days. And I just did 45? We're at 506. 40 is 501. That's crazy. That's that speed. When you're going from a 6 down to a 3.6 during the day, yeah, it's killing me. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do next. We're going to continue down through here. We will break up our 3 companions that we're going to go ahead and get, level up, send back out. And then in the next episode, hopefully we can go ahead and pick up our next companion and our next workshop, which will be, of course, in here for the whole Reverie. We try to keep it all in one spot. The only thing that concerns me about this spot is if these two decide to go to war. That's the only downside to that. That worries me. However, I think I'm going to leave it like that for right now. So I will go ahead and end it here. We did absolutely amazing. We are now officially halfway to the completion of the Aserai 1000 Day Challenge. So I will see you guys next time. And as always, take care and thanks for watching.